Hey gang, welcome to the 2015 FSA Draft Selection. I'm Commissioner Bouchard. As you can see the big board over here on this side, these are each one of the regions that we're going to be drafting this year. We're going to do the Great Lakes first, followed by Mid-Atlantic, followed by the Pac South, followed by the Southwest South Atlantic region. Also on the big board, every single one of the teams that are in each region are in alphabetical order inside that region. This is the hopper that we're going to be drawing the balls from. It's going to be balls 1 through 8. We're going to draw each region from within itself. When we draw the balls out, we're going to do them from the bottom up. Means the first ball out of the hopper is going to be the last pick in the first round. The last ball out of the hopper is going to be the first pick in that round. Welcome to the Great Lakes Draft Selection. This year the Great Lakes are going to be represented by the Aliens, owned by Jason Hazlett, the Chimera, owned by Matt Little, the Crusaders, owned by Kevin Swantek, the Cubs, owned by James Wells, the Dogs, owned by Greg DeLong, the Killers, owned by John Bashore, the Krakens, owned by Phil Reed, and the Muscle, owned by Ty Rowland. We're going to put the 8 balls into the hopper. So we're going to shake the hopper up. And the first ball out is 5. That means Greg of the Dogs will get the last pick in the first round. Next pick out of the hopper is number 2, Chimera. Means Matt, you are going to get the 7th pick in the first round. For the 6th pick in the first round, ball 1 goes to Jason Hazlett and the Dayton Aliens. Next, it's ball 3. Kevin Swantek of the Crusaders will get pick 5 in the first round. Four balls remaining. Next pick. Ball 6. Killers and John Bashore gets the 4th pick in the first round. Next is 8, Ty Rowland. He will get the 3rd pick in the first round. 2 balls remaining. James Wells or Phil Reed will get the number 1 pick in the Great Lakes region. Ball 4 belongs to Cubs. James Wells will get the 2nd overall pick. That means the last remaining pick is Phil Reed, and if memory serves me right, Phil had the number 1 pick in the Great Lakes region last year as well. So congratulations to Phil Reed. So this will be the order for the Great Lakes Draft, which will be held on August 29th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to move on and do the Mid-Atlantic Krakens, the Pac South Wild Boars, Southwest Scorpions, and South Atlantic Dragons. Welcome to the 2015 Mid-Atlantic Draft Selection. We just concluded the Great Lakes Draft Selection. You can see the magnets that are up here. These are the correct order of the first round draft picks for the Great Lakes. And now we're going to introduce the Mid-Atlantic teams for the year. These are already in alphabetical order by team name. Angry Pandas, owned by Justin Turner. The Bacchanalia, owned by Monica Richardson. Ginger Snaps, owned by AJ Yeager. Immortals, owned by Ben Johnson. The Kings, owned by Taylor Smith. The Mathletes, owned by Anthony Johnson. The Stone Cold Thrillers, owned by Chris Wojak. And We Here Now, owned by Mark Johnson. All of these 8 balls that are representing the 8 teams to go in the hopper. Without further ado, 8th pick in the first round going to be ball 6, and that belongs to Anthony Johnson and the Mathletes. Next on the hopper, it's going to be ball 1, Angry Pandas, owned by Justin Turner. Justin, you have the 7th pick in the first round. Next ball is ball 5. Ball 5 is the Kings. That's Taylor Smith. Taylor, you have the 6th pick in the first round. Next is ball 2, Bacchanalias. Monica, you have pick 5 in the first round. Next, ball 8, We Here Now, Mark Johnson. You have pick 4 in the first round. Next, ball 3, Ginger Snaps. AJ, you have the 3rd pick in the first round. 2 balls remaining. Left in there are Ben Johnson and Chris Wojak. Ball 4, Ben Johnson gets the 2nd pick in the Mid-Atlantic region. That means Chris, you have the number 1 overall pick in the Mid-Atlantic region. And that concludes this year's 2015 Mid-Atlantic draft selection. Welcome to the 2015 draft selection for the Pac South Wild Boar region. We've already concluded the Great Lakes and the Mid-Atlantic regions. The order that you see on the board here are the order that those teams will be drafting in on the draft August 29th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. This year, representing the Pac South Wild Boars, we have Ricky Ayers, Carolina Nation, Death Star Elite Marksman, Neil Brocious, Falconian Assault, Charles Davis, the Footlongs, Ryan McNeil, Machine, Cody Paul, Mac Nuts, Betsy Stump, Show Me Your TVs, Shelby McNeil, and the Weasels is Keith Davis. We have 8 balls representing each one of the 8 teams, so we'll put them in the hopper. The 8 balls are going in. Give them a big. Let's put that last ball in there. Balls are going to go in there and get a good shape. First ball out, this will be the 8th pick in the first round, is ball 6, which is Mac Nuts, Betsy Stump. We'll get the 8th pick in the first round. Next ball is ball 1, Carolina Nation. That's Ricky Ayers. Ricky, you get the 7th pick in the first round. Ball out. Number 7, Show Me Your TDs. Shelby, you'll get the 6th pick in the first round. Next out of the hopper is ball 3, Falconian Assault. Charles, you get the 5th pick in the first round. Ball 2, Death Star Elite Marksman Neil, you get the 4th pick in the first round. Ball 5, the Machine, Cody, you get the 3rd pick overall. 2 balls remain. That means either Ryan or Keith are going to get the number 1 pick in the Pac South. Second to last ball is 8. Keith, you will get the 8th pick overall, or the 2nd pick overall, my apologies. That means Ryan, you have the number 1 overall pick in the Pac South Wild Boars. Welcome to the 2015 Southwest South Atlantic draft selection. As you can see, the other 3 regions have already concluded. This is the order in which they will draft in the first round of the draft on August 29th, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. This year we had to combine these two regions because of the number of people that we had in each one. These teams are currently in alphabetical order. They are the Boats and Hoes by Ryan Waldron, Coyotes by Misty Bashore, the Dragons by Christian Brown, Hookers is Lucy James, Nightbreed is myself, Pixie Boots is Jessica Hartenstein, Rum Runners is Rusty James, and That's What She Said is Kelvin Ringgold. We're going to take the 8 balls. Each one of these balls represents a team on the board, and put them into the hopper. Just going to shake it up. And the first ball out this year is number 5. Myself, Nightbreed, pick 8. Next ball is number 2, Coyotes, Misty Bashore, number 7. Ball 6, which is the Pixie Boots, Jessica Hartenstein. Jessica, you're going to be pick 6 in the first round. Next ball out. Ball 3, Dragons. Christian Brown, you will have the 5th pick overall in the first round. Ball 4, Hookers. Last year's champion, Lucy James, will get the 4th pick overall in the first round. Ball 8, Kelvin Ringgold, one of our new members, That's What She Said, will get the 3rd pick overall in the first round. Leaves 2 balls in there. Either go to Ryan Waldron, Boats and Hoes, or Rusty James and the Rum Runners. 2nd pick overall will be Rusty James with the Rum Runners. It means Ryan Waldron, you get the number 1 selection in the Southwest South Atlantic